Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om 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 Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om 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 Namah Shivaya, 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 Namah Shivaya, Shivaya, Om Namah 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 Shivaya. Before I begin today's satsang, let me get my bearings clear. Are we all ready for the atmannar? Is the open YouTube on? Is the open YouTube? Beyond the atmannar, we are open to the YouTube. We are open to the world. I want it open to the world, not only atmannar. Who is the one who is answering? It's open? Everyone. People in Australia and he said, yes, you have to connect with Santosh all the time and he'll tell you. So tell me when I can begin and I will begin. Okay? I will begin with the soul cry. This soul cry should actually be put up on the United Nations, the meditation hall of the United Nations. But it is not, because we have not been able to reach them. The soul cry, which I abide by and I tell everyone, is that if earth peace, which there is no peace on earth today, but if earth peace is to herald the dawn of the new age, we must all realize humanity is our uniting religion. Breath, our uniting prayer. And consciousness, our uniting God. If somebody could suggest something better for earth peace through self-peace, then that would be welcome. In today's times of war and terrorism
and raise hatreds. This is the soul cry that we need, which I will explain to you. But not only that, I have devised an earth peace through self-peace meditation, which I am going to do with you. I need somebody before me so I can answer, I can talk to him and get, okay, you're there, I know you're there, that's okay. So this earth peace through self-peace meditation is, you become the moon, you get in the moon and radiate love for earth peace. You become the sun, get into the sun and radiate love for earth peace. And you bring the earth in front of your mind's eye and you blast it with 8.7 billion swans of love and let them burst in the hearts of humanity. I have a graphic of this, which I will be showing you. And not only this, we will be doing it. So not only are we saying humanity is our uniting religion, breath our uniting prayer, and consciousness our uniting God, but now the world is not listening, they are in war. They are race, hatreds. So we must have you, Gurunath, devised a certain method to counter this. Yes, we have. And this method of earth peace meditation counters the hatred and war that are going on this earth today. It has been predicted that there will be war-like situation all over the world. We don't guarantee that we can bring about peace by this meditation, but this is the time to step up and radiate love for earth peace and counter and shatter hatred with love. How far we succeed and how far we fail is not to us to question why. We should leave it to the divine powers. We should leave it to the inner government of the world. And these gracious powers, these great Sadgurus and the great guardian wall of humanity will protect humanity, no doubt. But we should not stop making an effort, even though there is no guarantee that there will be peace. But there's no guarantee that war will continue either. So it's equal on both sides. So let us make the effort to radiate love for earth peace. Now let me explain to you. Humanity is our uniting religion. We cannot have a religion smaller than humanity, because as it is, humanity is so small upon a miniature globe called our planet Earth, which cannot even be seen in our galaxy. It is so small. So let's not make our peace movement smaller by fragmenting it into Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Presbyterian, Church of England, Vaishnavite, Shaivite. Let's all have one religion. The name of the religion is humanity. How many agree with me? Raise your hands. Because this is the 11th commandment. Before the Kalki avatar comes, I'm giving you the 11th commandment. Humanity is our uniting religion. Breath our uniting prayer. Now if you're chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and I'm chanting La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Bismillah, Allahu Akbar, and you're chanting Hail Mary, full of grace. Different vibes, they don't gel. They're going to the same supreme power, but you don't gel. You have to have something which at the same wavelength. I agree that Ishwar and Allah and Ram and Krishna and Zarathustra and Muhammad are the same, but we have not realized it. They don't create the same spanda. They don't create the same vibration. So what is it that is the common factor? What is the common denominator of humanity which can connect the whole of humanity without hurting one another's feelings? It is the breath. Humanity our uniting religion, breath our uniting prayer. You see, if a Hindu and a Muslim and a Christian stand side by side and one's chanting Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Jai Ram, others chanting Allahu Akbar, and the third is chanting Hail Mary, Jesus, 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 they'll feel uncomfortable. But if they are standing silent side by side, not knowing their religion or their denomination, and they just breathe in harmony, I think that won't hurt anybody's feelings. Does that make common sense? But it is so simple that none of you ever thought of it. So that there is a thing called pranayam, kriya, to do, the kriya breath, the breath, which brings about. So because what is the common denominator of humanity? What is the connectus connecti of humanity? What does humanity do the same? Christian, Muslim, Hindu, dogs, cats, elephants, right? They all breathe. That is the same. The table, the chair, the bulldozers, the trees, the plants, the bees, they all breathe. In India, they said there's nothing is inanimate. Everything is animate, our rishis said, and now they're finding out, yes. Even you take an electrical impulse, electrical current near a piece of tin, and Jagdish Chandra Bose showed to the Western scientists that the tin, it ricochets, it withdraws. So that means it has sense, it has a breath, it has life. So humanity our uniting religion, breath our uniting prayer. So everybody must breathe. Even when I'm giving you earth peace through self-peace, when we are chanting, oh, it is the breath we are using, the breath and sound. That is the connecting factor of humanity. Humanity our uniting religion, breath our uniting prayer, and consciousness that is still, the still silence is our uniting God. Because the moment in your thought, if your thought is still, there's no thought and there's silence, there can be no conflict of interest. Because there is a stillness in your mind, vibrationless stillness. Am I right? The moment you say, yes, sale gade ke patte, and the other one says, oh, my beloved, how are you, darling, today? Then the other one says, oh, go to hell, man, I have no time for you. And the other say, hey, guys, wish you a Merry Christmas. So they're all different thoughts, they're good. But that cannot bring about a United Nations organization. Earth peace can be brought about by a United Minds organization, but I go further to say it can be brought about by a United No Mind organization. That means your religion is Samadhi. What is Samadhi? What is Samadhi? I'll explain to you. What is Samadhi? It is so simple that you'll be shocked. You'll say, what is this fellow talking about, this guy from a different generation? What is he? This is the description of Samadhi. Standing in the stillness of my profound silence. Standing in the stillness of my silence, I am complete. This is Samadhi. I do not want heaven. I do not want hell. I do not want gods. I do not want demons. I want nothing. Standing in the stillness of my own silence, I am complete. As the boundaries of my eye melt away, I know that I can never die. So Samadhi is a state of profound still silence. Then stiller than stillness itself. In silence I do behold. my rising innermost star. I dissolve in that mystery untold, so near yet so far. So your innermost star is your soul. It appears far, it appears near, but once you realize it, you become the soul, you become the Atma. This is the teaching given all along the ages, but there's nobody to give you a practical experience. I can say with modesty that I'm one of the few people who is giving to an unprepared public an experience of Samadhi called Shivapath and an experience of Pranayam, Pranapath, the experience of breathing through the breath, which I will be giving you now. All you people, I have always given it, but I empower you. This is sacrosanct to all yoga, that the master must be able to breathe through the breath of his disciples. How many of you have come new today? Okay. Do you understand what I say when I breathe through your breath? Who doesn't understand? Raise your hands. I bet you a lot don't understand, but they're not raising their hands. Here, you all understand? Breathing through the breath is this, that when you're breathing normally, I will enter your breath. I will make a sound. Hup! The moment I make a sound, you will be breathing normally. But when you hear my sound, your breath will become like this. Up, down, up. I make the sound. Up, up, up. Your breath will become longer, richer, and deeper. To the degree of your attention to me. To the degree you are aware, you are paying attention. The moment I make a sound, my Chaitanya Pran will enter your Prano Shwas, and your Shwas will become longer, richer, and deeper. Do you understand? Whenever I speak to an Indian audience, some people come from Hyderabad, some people come from Tamil Nadu, some people from Punjab, Calcutta and Ludhiana, Amritsar, Delhi itself. So when I speak and I want to explain some intricate spiritual terminology, I always use Sanskrit. Because in Tamil they speak Sanskrit. In all their temples, if you go, they are fighting no Hindi, no this thing, no such. They are speaking Sanskrit. In Malayalam, in the temples and Hyderabad, they speak Sanskrit. In Maharashtra, they speak Sanskrit. In Punjab, they speak Sanskrit in the temples of Bhatinda. Unless they do the Japji, which they do in their own language. But if there is a temple there, then mantras and shlokas will be in Sanskrit. That makes me wonder, is Sanskrit the oldest language in the world? Because why aren't the mantras in Malayalam or in Kannada or in Tamil? They are not. I have noticed this. I said, my God, I asked the priest in Tamil Nadu, big temple of Tanjavur I went. I said, what are mantras? So he said, all our mantras are in Sanskrit, and we go to two places for training. One is Kashi, Vishwanath, for Sanskrit training, and the other is Triambakeshwar in Maharashtra. You see, the Maharashtrian pronunciation is closest to Sanskrit. It is Utkrusht. You ask a person from Bhatinda to say Utkrush, he say, क्या कह रहे हैं जी आप? अच्छा आर्घय को, इसे arag. They won't say arghay. That's the style of the language. It's not enhancing or demeaning anyone. The tongue is thick sometimes for Sanskrit. You cannot pronounce it. So, therefore, all mantras are chanted in Sanskrit. And therefore, I will do the same. I will now, the next program I will do for you is I will initiate you and I will breathe through your breathing. It's called an initiated empowerment. And when I breathe through your breathing, you have, for all practical purposes, been initiated into the sacred stream. You have entered the stream, Srotapati. He who has entered the sacred stream, once you have stepped into the Ganga, then you can keep walking along the kinare, Ganga kinare. Kinare, kinare, kinare. ऐसा एक गाना है. तो किनारे किनारे चलते जाना, and you will meet the Lord Shiva. When you go upwards, you will be right in the Jata. Ganga Maiya will take you there. So, there's a very beautiful Indian thought, which was, I forget the poetry, but it was, sung by Rahim, the son of Kabir. You see, this shows that the political conversions may have been done later, but the DNA is very Sanatan. So just imagine Rahim saying this, that if I became great in a flight of imagination, and I had a choice to become Vishnu or Shiva, I would become Shiva. And he was sitting Ganga Kinare. He said, why? Because in becoming Vishnu, there is no charm. Because the Ganga is flowing by his feet and all. I want to hold the Ganga in my head. She is so sacred for me that I would rather be Shiva, because the beauty of Shiva is he has Ganga on his head. And Ganga Maiya is my sustenance. I live by her, and I eat, I bathe, I drink my water. So Ganga is a sustenance. So this was a very, very, very Indian thought, a deep Hindu thought. It's not a Christian thought. The Indian would also say, Satguru Charan ki Ganga vahe, man maila sab dhoye re, Shiva mere kab tujh se nata ek hoye re. So when I make the Shiva, so this type of thinking, pair padna, charan sparsh karna, ये सब Sanatan thing is of namrata. The other things are also good. In the Islamic thing, you don't do pair padna and all. You just give the hand. They take the hand, or they just say Salam alaikum, wa alaikum assalam, and that's more of a different type of culture. Bedouin culture, moving culture. So now I'm going to give you breathing through the breath. When I clap, my breath will go through your breath, right? But before that, just to get you ready, I'm going to have a few question answers before I begin. I'm going to have a few question answers. Okay? Anybody can ask me question answers from Atmannar and also from the open YouTube. Open YouTube. I don't know if Santosh is comparing with who is taking the questions? Who's comparing? Who is taking? You're taking questions from Australia, America, everywhere. On YouTube. Okay. Yes.
Gurunath ji, namaste.
Namaste.
I'm Kumar Datta from Bangalore. Can you please guide me how Kriya Yoga and Hamsa Yoga help me with my insomnia and improving my sleep?
Insomnia and improving your sleep. So, the answer is this. She says, how can I improve my sleep? My answer to her is, first, press a button to the side of your brain take the cassette out of your head. The name of the cassette is Chinta. Everyone has this. So just press it like this, pluck, it'll come out. Chinta. Or you can do a little gimmick or something. Take some salt or something and press it here and see, here it is. Throw it away. And then sit for meditation. You see, Chinta is the main thing which gives you insomnia, sleepless nights. Chinta is the thing which gives you acidity. Chinta is the thing which gives you heartburn. Chinta nahi hona chahiye. Chintan karo. And for that you have to get rid of all desires. Desire होगी मेरा बच्चा ठीक है कि नहीं, उसने उसकी परीक्षा का क्या हुआ, अरे चिंता मत करो, रिजल्ट आएगा. तो उसमें ये कहना है, चाह मिटी, डिजायर मिटा, चिंता मिटी. चाह मिटी, चिंता मिटी और मनवा बेपरवाह. इच्छा नहीं किसी को जिसकी शहनपत बादशाह. Don't cough, please. Don't cough. Just at the important time you think. So this is said by the great Sant Kabir. चाह मिटी, चिंता मिटी और मनवा बेपरवाह. इच्छा नहीं किसी को जिसकी शहनपत बादशाह. What a beautiful saying. It's given you the whole scenario of the philosophy. So this is my, so unnecessary desires, rag and dvesh, dissolve them. This is चाह मिटी, चिंता मिटी. चिंता मिटी और मनवा बेपरवाह हो गया तो you'll get a good sleep. The positive thing to do for a good sleep is practice Kriya Yoga every night before going to sleep. Say, "Oh Lord, I surrender all my worries and all my responsibilities to Thee. मैं अपना भार सौंपती हूँ तुम्हारे चरणों में." डोरी सौंप के तो देख एक बार, कभी कभी उसे भी चलाने दो. पतंग तुम ही चला रहे हो, तुम मत चलाओ, उसको भी दे दो, जरा ढील दे दो. कहना प्रभु तू भी पकड़ ले. अब तक तो प्रभु को चरखा पकड़वाया है. जैसे यूजली इन द हाउसेज इन दिल्ली एंड ऑल, जब कोई नहीं रहता तो वो बड़ा भाई होता है, तो बड़ा भाई तो भूल ही रहता है, वो छोटी बहन को बुलाता है, ए इधर आ. तो आती है, हाँ क्या भैया, ये पकड़. तो चरखा पकड़ती है और फिर दादा ढील वील देता, तो दादा बड़ा हीरो, ही कैन नेवर गो रॉन्ग. तो कभी बच्चे को भी दो पतंग चलाने के लिए, देखो तुमसे अच्छी चलाएगी. Okay. Yes. What? Hmm?
You suggested surrender for any desires or chinta that we may be having. I have a similar question. The question is, there are two things we can do for a practicing Kriya Yogi like us. One is surrender Shakti, and Sankalpa Shakti. Even in Sankalp, we ask for your grace. But somewhere there is a sense of doership in Sankalp. When we are taking Sankalp, okay, this thing will be fine, I'll get through it. Any situation in life. Oh Nath, this situation will get through. I know you are helping me, things will get through. And other is surrender, wherein I'm not saying whether I will get through or not. I'm just saying, I'm putting it on your thigh feet. You take care. If it's good, it will happen. If it's not good, it will not happen. So I want to know what's the difference in both these approaches, which is, what is their hierarchy of Sankalpa Shakti and surrender?
The difference between Sankalp Shakti and surrender is totally a feminine quality. जो श्रद्धा रख के आप उस पर भरोसा रखते हो. So that is more of sattva gun. Where you डोरी सौंप देते हैं, तेरा तुझको अर्पण मुझको क्या लागे. तेरे कांटों से भी प्यार, तेरे फूलों से भी प्यार, जो भी देना चाहे दे दे तारनहार, दुनिया के तारनहार. ये सरेंडर है. और विल पावर है जो overcomes, that is a positive male quality. But that has got a lot of ego, but that is used to destroy the negativity. ये जिंदगी हम ही से है न जिंदगी से हम जहाँ का आदम जादम हमारा हब से दम. So that's got a lot of power. So you take the kingdom of heaven by storm. जो determination करता है और दृढ़ संकल्प से करता है, he overcomes 99% of the goals. But there's 1% where he has to go to the final dwar. You see, and उधर इच्छा नहीं चाहिए. So if he tries hard, his same determination, वो इच्छा हो गई, so it cannot be reach perfection. और वो ट्राई नहीं भी करेगा तो पहुंचेगा नहीं, क्योंकि ईश्वर को पहुंचने को इच्छा नहीं चाहिए. इच्छा नहीं किसी को जिसकी सबसे बड़ा वही न रहे, तो इच्छा नहीं चाहिए. तो उसमें लास्ट स्टेज में वो भी सरेंडर को आता है. सो ही टेल्स अर्जुन, सर्व धर्म त्याग करके यू सरेंडर टू मी अर्जुन. तो अर्जुन तो तपस्वी था और महायोद्धा, सबको चैलेंज कर दिया था उस. और अल्टीमेटली ही हैड टू दैट लिटिल बिट ऑफ हेकड़ी विच इज देयर, दैट विल पावर which is rajoguna. That you see, the willpower is rajoguna. क्यों भाई, ये क्यों हो रहा है? इतना सामान लेके बैठे हैं, ये कौन लोग हैं? आवाज क्यों कर रहे हो भाई? Is this the professional team? आवाज क्यों है? So, the willpower to overcome an obstacle, that is rajasic ego. गिर गिर के मुसीबत में संभलते ही रहेंगे, जल जाएं मगर आग पे चलते ही रहेंगे. गम जिसने दिए हैं वही गम दूर करेगा. दुनिया में हम आए हैं तो जीना ही पड़ेगा. तो ये जो हिम्मत है, दिस इज इंडियन टेम्परामेंट ऑफ सहनशीलता और दृढ़ संकल्प. वीरता नहीं है, ये सहनशीलता. एंड द अदर वन इज तेरे कांटों से भी प्यार. असंतुष्ट समाधान. बहुत दिया देने वाले ने तुझको, आंचल में न समाये तो क्या कीजिए. जो भी दे दे मालिक सो कर ले कबूल. कभी कभी कांटों में भी खिलते हैं फूल. So these are two temperaments. They are both Indian. Both Indian temperaments हैं, and which they are very, very famous for. It's very, very important. Next question, before I start the...
Gurunath, there's a question from Tina Tew from Vancouver, Canada.
From who?
Tina Tew from Vancouver, Canada.
You must spell her name.
T-I-N-A-T-U.
C-I-L-A?
T for Tata. T-I-N-A, Tina Tew, T-U.
Tina Tube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's her question?
Gurunath, is the boy Kalki aware that he is the Kalki avatar? Is the Kalki's physical body sitting in samadhi, or is he living an earthly life?
So, he is always in a state of samadhi, which is a higher samadhi, which may not connect with his physical mind, the day-to-day mind. The Kalki avatar is partially aware and partially not aware of his state. Now, as he grows, people themselves will begin to recognize him by his power. He will day by day develop, due to his sadhana, his meditation practice, he will become an electromagnetic vortex. From his face will radiate the apex of light, which will take your breath away. His radiance will be there on his face. You will be able to see. Like you see the radiance on every yogi's face. Any yogi, maybe an old yogi or young yogi like me, His face will not be like your face, it will be totally different. If you notice, his face will be, the yogi's face will be different. He will radiate a light, project an apex of light, which will push you back, and at the same time, when the yogi sits, he will create a vortex of gravity, gravitas. Am I making it? Am I creating the thunder? Am I cause of the thunder? Every time the plane gets late or anything happens, electrical, this thing, all my disciples, they point to me. They say, you are the man, you have created an imbalance in the electromagnetic field by excess of magnetism and less of electricity. ये कर रहा है. That fluff on top of this is gone. I'll put it a little lower if you want. Okay. Do. Where's that young man from Whistling Woods? Can't he whistle up something to stop the noise? The Whistling Woods. Oh? Yes. So these are the two things. So जिसका determination होता है, उसकी भी कविताएं बनाई हैं मैंने. तेरे कांटों से भी प्यार तो एक है, वो तो अच्छा है. But I have made one. शिवनेत्र योगी. Shivanetra yogi, fearless, bold, death between the eyebrows hold. Mrityu ko yahan rakho. It's a very great yogic secret. If you keep it there, people don't die very soon. Fearless yogi, deathless, bold, death between the eyebrows hold. By Kevali and Shivanetra be, O death, where is thy victory? Hey Mrityu, kahan hai tu aur kahan hai teri kabar? कहाँ है तेरी साया, कहाँ है तेरी छाया और कहाँ है तेरी माया? मेरा नाम है मृत्युंजय, मैं पैदा हुआ हूँ अमृतत्व के लिए. So now this is some determination. Men have this sort of determination. You see, if it's channelized, it becomes like that. So their fall is also more than the woman doesn't fall from such a height because she is humble from the very beginning. So the man goes and then the fall is also great, but the climb is also great. जैसे विश्वामित्र का हुआ था. You see, that is because of the chemistry and the setup of the man and the woman are the same, although the atma in both is the same. You see, तो इसके वजह से ये है. Next question. Hold the mic away. Hold the mic distant.
Gurunath, kai baar, sometimes we wish to forgive.
Okay, you can hold the mic closer.
Sometimes we wish to forgive, but still we are unable to forgive.
Now say word by word. Say one word, then second word, third word. Yes. Yes.
Sometimes we get hurt.
Sometimes we get
Hurt.
Didn't hear.
Hurt.
Sometimes we get hurt.
But still we can't forgive even if we want to forgive.
Achha, sometimes you get hurt, but we can't. Who are you going to? If you fall down and you hurt your knee, you're going to not forgive the stone or something? What do you mean? Hurt is, if somebody insults you or what? What do you mean hurt? A child plays and he gets hurt. Who are you going to forgive and not forgive? What sort of question is this? Hurt is not the word. Sometimes if somebody insults you or demeans you or something, you mean that?
Yes.
So if you can't forget, that's your ego which is not forgiving. So when you can't forgive, then don't forgive, take the necessary action. But if you practice yoga, you get sanyam, you get a more matured personality. You'll say, Jane bhi do yaro. You see, you have to be matured. Once a man was traveling in the train. You know, in Delhi you have these small tidbit trains, these bunny rabbit trains going from here to there. What are the metros? You're sitting in a metro. It's not a Jat or a Punjabi gentleman. It's a gentleman from Hyderabad or Tamil Nadu or something. You're sitting. And suddenly a lady rushed in. वो जो train पे आती है with about 5 or 6 shopping bags. So she turned this way. He got hit this way. She turned the other way. इधर उसको ये पड़ा. फिर उसको लगा अरे, oh, this man is sitting quietly. They said, hey, I hit you twice with the bag. Didn't you get angry? You did not revolt or say anything. So he said, ma'am, I have no time to fight. I'm getting off at the next station. I don't want to waste my energy. And besides this, I'm adding this. And besides, I'm not from Punjab or Delhi. दिल्ली वाला गाली देते था वापस दिखता नहीं क्या तेरे को so this chap, he is quietly said, oh, so life is like this, don't waste time. If it's going to waste your time in a court case and this and that, just forget it. The filing of the court, it's not worth it. So you have to economize your time. I'm not talking about money. Time is precious. Time is best used when you don't get into idle arguments, idle prattle, nonsensical things. जाने दो, अपने काम से काम करो. Nobody is there to say anything. So therefore, don't waste your time. Focus constantly. Practice humility. Practice humility. How can we practice humility? By being humble. कोई शॉपिंग की बैग वाली आई और तुम्हारे मुंह पे 2-4 उसके बैग लग गए तो प्रैक्टिस मुंह चुप रखो, कुछ मत बोलो, क्योंकि तुम उधर से बोलोगे तो लेडीज से तो आप बोल नहीं सकते इतना फास्ट जितना लेडीज बोलती है, तो वो 10 बोलेगी, तुम क्या बोलोगे फिर? और उनकी वोकैबुलरी अच्छी रहती है. फाइटिंग वोकैबुलरी इज बेटर इन द वुमन देन द मैन. मैन डजंट नो, ही बिकम्स बैलिस्टिक. बोलते नहीं आता उसको. नहीं तो फिर ऐसा खराब बोलेगा कि फिर वो पार्लियामेंट्री स्पीच हो जाएगी वो. कम ऑन नेक्स्ट. यस.
So my question is that sometimes in life you come to a point where there are 2 or more paths in front of you that you have to take. How would you decide which path to take if it changes the course of your life?
You have to repeat the question.
My question is that sometimes in life you come to a point.
Let me repeat what you say. My question is that sometimes in life you come to a point. I heard up to there, yeah. Then?
That you have to choose between 2 paths.
That you have to choose between 2 paths, yes.
Yes. So how should one decide which path to take?
So this is a very vague question. So
it is like a decision.
2 life deciding paths. One is, usually this confusion happens. मन कहता है इस तरफ जाओ कि अच्छा है, मन ललचाता है इधर इस तरफ जाओ क्योंकि ये मुझे अच्छा लगता है. माइंड कहता है कि नहीं, फ्यूचर के लिए ये अच्छा है, आप इसको कीजिए. सो इसमें कश्मकश होती है. देयर इज अ tussle, a tug of war between the rational mind and the devotional heart. You understand? So you are you are asking which choice to make. Over and above this, ultimately the choice you make, you will have made. You will have to make some choice. So that choice is your decision. Because how can I tell whether it's between taking a subject of chemistry or physics? That is your personal question which you're trying to put on to me. God has given you, the answer is, God has given you a conscience, सत विवेक बुद्धि. तो सत विवेक बुद्धि में यह कहा है कि जो संयम से, नियम से, भावना प्रदान होके नहीं, जो संयम से अपन मार्ग लेते हैं विवेक बुद्धि से, वो सही होता है. So take the logical decision. This is what is normally said. Follow the sat vivek buddhi. After one or two questions, I'm getting you ready for the pranapan yajna.
Gurunath, a question from the Atmannar. How to remain in the witness state, Gurunath ji, from Trisha Srivastav from New Delhi.
Which Srivastav?
Trisha
Srivastav.
Srivastav from New Delhi.
From?
New Delhi.
न्यू दिल्ली. अपनी भी तो एक त्रिशा है ना, वो आर्टिस्ट, वो क्या ये करती है, वो तो नहीं है?
No, Gurunath.
अच्छा, वो गायब हो गई क्या? त्रिशा is गायब?
Gurunath, she had
Our
a baby
artist
and
Huh?
she's had a baby and
So
moved
everybody has a
countries.
baby. I was also somebody's baby sometime. But my mother never gave up Om Namah Shivaya jab. तो बेबी हो गई क्या, तो स्पेशल हो गया? सब अम्माओं को बेबी होती है.
Gurunath, she's moved.
उसलिए हम यहाँ बैठे हैं. Grown up baby. I've just grown in my size and beard. My brain hasn't grown at all. But then somebody told me, your brain doesn't have to grow because you passed the intellectual stage. You're always in samadhi. They told me that. और बचपन में मेरे को बोलते थे. I used to sit by this thing. 7 years old. Grandfather say, "Hey, सोचा कॉफी के ऊपर कि ओवल्टीन पीते थे, कॉफी के ऊपर." स्कूल में जाता था, couldn't add 2 and 2 because I couldn't care less about mathematics class. बाहर पक्षी आता था, मैं और पक्षी एक हो जाते थे. So they told me later on they said this is a very high stage of samyam. ये संयम की स्टेज है जब सब्जेक्ट एंड ऑब्जेक्ट बिकम वन. इट इज अ पोस्ट PhD कोर्स फॉर योगीज एंड इन स्कूल दे टीच यू ऑल द लोअर स्टफ. तो हजारों साल पहले आपने स्कूल कर लिया है, ये किस स्कूल की बात कर रहे हैं आप? सो आई यूज्ड टू गो एंड आई लेटर रियलाइज्ड आई वाज इन समाधि. और मार्क्स देखो तो 0 और ऊपर मार्क्स देखें तो 0, infinite. So this sort of study was not given in Western education. Actually, this which I'm giving you, this is an educational institute. This is an academy for higher studies. But what you have been doing is objective studies, outward, bread earning, going out, meeting. The education I'm giving is inward. The answer lies within. बाहर इंसान भूख और प्यास से तड़प रहा है और अंदर अमृत का झरना बह रहा है और तो घूमती फिर रही है, मैं प्यासी हूं, मैं प्यासी हूं, मैं प्यासी हूं. अरे अंदर देख, घूंघट के पट खोल तो है पिया मिलेंगे. How many have heard that song? That's Vani Jairam's, no? घूंघट के पट खोल तो है पिया मिलेंगे. मीरा का song है ये, from Meera, sung by Vani Jairam. क्या, what a beautiful this thing. Just look within. Don't depend upon externals for your happiness. Note it down. Note it down. In your mind, not on pen and paper. Don't depend upon externals for your happiness, for one by one they will all let you down. The answer lies within. Don't depend upon externals for your happiness. For one by one, they will all let you down. Your father, your mother, your brother, your sisters, one by one will all leave you. Depend upon that which lasts forever and never lets you down. The answer lies within. The divine indweller, अंतरात्मा उसका उत्तर है. So look within and do your practice, your Kriya. Now I'm going to give you the breathing through the breath. See if everybody is ready. Are you all ready? Give me a thumbs up. You can also have tea on the atmannar, but keep your cup below below the radar, so I cannot see it. Everybody get ready, sit straight, spine up, भ्रूमध्य दृष्टि, प्रसन्न चेहरा, शांत चित्त रखिए. हिंदी कौन नहीं जानते हैं? हाथ ऊपर कीजिए. Anybody difficulty with English? हाथ ऊपर कीजिए. Okay, so we have a good linguistic crowd. कॉमन सेंस कौन नहीं जानता? हाथ ऊपर कीजिए. सब लोग हाथ ऊपर कीजिए. Okay, ready? So now, आप श्वासोश्वास लीजिए. I am going to do it 2 times. Are the people on the atmannar ready? Who's answering me? You're answering me? Are the people on the atmannar ready, Santosh? Yes. Are the people on the YouTube ready? Can you see? How can you tell me? Are the people on the YouTube ready? Are the people on the YouTube ready? How can you tell whether the YouTube people are ready? How can you fathom them? Only Santosh has got a vision. Ask him, are the people on the YouTube ready? Okay. Now take a breath. Gently breathe up and down. Drop all inhibition and armor. Drop all your stress and tension. चिंता को बाजू रख दो. Relax and breathe. सदगुरु को ध्यान में रखो. आंखें खोल के, आंखें बंद के आप श्वास लीजिए. Please close your eyes, relax or open your eyes and see me. I am going to breathe through your breath now. Start breathing gently. Drop all inhibition and armor. And when I clap with a sound, huck, I will clap like this. My pran will enter your breath and your breath will become longer, richer and deeper. This is the first anugraha. Aapke anu mein, I'm entering your innermost being. Okay, ready? Keep breathing.
experience it again.
Yeah, you can experience it again. Do it with an open eye. It's not a rocket science. You have to simplify yourself. Take your me and me out. All the practices you did, put them aside. Become a child of 5. Become a child of 5 and receive the Sadguru's blessings. Because here is a right? Your Hatha Yogic teacher could not breathe through your breath. So he is giving a lower level of yoga. This is common sense, right? Now I am doing this as a seva. So आप मेरी सेवा स्वीकार कीजिए by becoming humble. Okay, don't become humble, it's difficult sometimes. Become a child of 5. आप child of 5 को देखा है, उसको लाज लज्जा कुछ नहीं रहती. एक 5-year-old child है और वो इसकी sister है 3 or 4 years old. तो वो उसका आइसक्रीम खा देता है और उसका भी खा जाता है वो. देखा है ना? The boy eats the girl's ice cream, फिर वो रोती रहती है. दूसरा क्योंकि वो धीरे धीरे खा रही है. ये कह रहा है डोंट वेस्ट, आई विल हेल्प यू. तो वो please be ready and meditate. Yes, we can wait. Excuse me. Be in touch with Santosh, please. Again, Gurunath is up to something. Gurunath, please lessen your magnetism. You're upsetting the electronic system. Arisang, you have to be in constant touch with Santosh. Otherwise, you won't know what's happening. Otherwise, one of you guys will have to take. With who? Acha, acha. So Bala is also one of the admins of the YouTube, and so is Alok of London. Yes? Can these people on the YouTube hear clearly? Acha. Sit straight. Please relax and just breathe gently. You know how to breathe, madam? Like, धीरे से श्वास लेना and visualize it coming up and down your spine like a thermometer, okay? The श्वास slow. Come on, breathe. I am proving you that humanity is our uniting religion, breath our uniting prayer, because it is the connectus connecti of humanity. One Sadgurunath is sitting here. When he makes a sound, all the people's spine, the breath all over the world, in Australia, America, Germany, Africa, America, Sabdur mein, and Europe, their breath will become longer. Keep an open mind. Become a child like 5 and relax. Breathe now. Ready? Relax. Chaitanya Pran is gone. It has gone into your pran. Your breath is becoming longer, richer and deeper. I am breathing through your breath now. Focus on me, think of me and breathe. सांस अच्छी चलेगी, सरलता से चलेगी. The breath will flow with more ease and facility of purpose. Very good. Don't stop breathing. Think of Guru Nath and breathe, your breath will become longer. Relax. Very good. Now ground yourself and relax. Open your eyes, relax. This time, who got it more distinctly? Who got it this time again? Raise your hand. Very good. Okay. Now, I have already given you the first part, the sacrosanct part of Kriya Yoga, before even giving you the technique. All the people on YouTube, all the people on Atmannar, and all the people sakshat in front of me have got the spiritual essence of Kriya Yoga. After this, I'm going to give people an opportunity to join the Kriya Yoga initiation, which I'm giving after 15 minutes now. All the people on YouTube, if they want to join, they are welcome to join and take the Kriya Yoga initiation. As you see, that the hands of the Sadguru, his spiritual and pranic hands, can stretch all over the world. If I can breathe through your breath in Australia, can I not save any of my practicing disciples anywhere in the world? Does anyone have any doubt to this logic? If they are feeling my breath in Australia and Timbuktu, I can help my disciple in Timbuktu. You know, there is a place called Timbuktu in Africa. How many have seen that place? You must see it, it's very interesting. Go to Timbuktu. Okay, now I'm giving a break. In this break, all those who would like to join me can join me. There are facilities. I will give you a 20-minute break for the merchandise and to relax, and then I will begin the Kriya Yoga. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai, Shri Guruve Namaha. Om. There's one more question. I had to show you one more thing. All the people on the YouTube, is it possible to show them the earth? Can you join me for a earth peace to self-peace meditation before the break? Can we show this? We will show the earth peace and you do the earth peace. It is self-explanatory. Please do that. Remember, you people on YouTube and Atmanar, you are to take, I will be in the sun, but you must be in the sun. You must be in the moon. But first look at the YouTube, join us for earth peace, and we will give you the link. The link will be given to you by Santosh, or who is the person giving it, the link? The link is there. Please join us for the earth peace. I'm addressing the YouTube people. We are showing you the earth peace to self peace. Everybody first listen to it, and you can mentally do it together, and then we will do it. Here's the earth peace to self peace meditation. Are you going to make them? Okay, people can turn around or a little face it this way. I am now going to take you on a guided meditation to remove all emotional disturbances and to give you a tranquil mind. Sit steady, facing the rising sun. Sit on a woolen blanket Be calm. Polarize your energy at the solar heart. There visualize
You can face this way.
a golden lotus.
कीजिए आप meditation कीजिए, खोल के कीजिए.
And now synchronize the movements of the lotus with your inhaled and exhaled breath. As your breath is naturally inhaled, making the sound of sa, the petals of the golden lotus open.
आप देखिए,
And as your breath is exhaled,
Don't meditate.
when it flows
Look
out
at the video.
naturally,
उधर को मुंह
the
कीजिए,
petals of the golden
उधर
lotus
घूम
become a
जाइए.
bud.
सब लोग घूम जाइए उधर.
During this process, I will be assisting the meditator with transmission and healing energy to steady your emotions, to eliminate emotional suffering. Close your eyes, steady your consciousness in your heart, and breathe naturally. This is a simple meditation where you observe the breath. And as the breath flows in naturally, the golden bud opens its petals to become the golden lotus. And as your breath is exhaled naturally, the golden lotus becomes the golden bud. Before you meditate, you must say to yourself, golden lotus am I, who divinity breathes. It inhales up with sa to open my petals and exhales down with hum to close them. And as with the inhaled breath, as your petals open, chant the mental sound of sa, and as you exhale your breath, chant hum. Hamsa means that I am the Supreme, that thou art, I am that. Hung, I, sa, am that. Just be a witness to your breath. This is called the hamsa of the watchful breath as the golden lotus opens and closes. Now receive the transmission of healing your emotions. Be steady in the center of the lotus. Center yourself within the lotus. And now I will chant hum and sa. When I say sa, you open the petals of your lotus. Hum, you close them. Sa. Open the petals of the golden lotus. Hung. Close them. Sa. Hung. Sa. And with a tranquil mind, a clear mind and steady emotions, you are able to see the world with more clarity and live a life of success with a clear mind. Om. Now let us get ready all of you dear souls, आत्मजन तैयार हो जाओ विश्व शांति के साधना के लिए. Be ready for the earth peace through self peace meditations, which is so necessary in today's time of war and turmoil and treachery and terrorism. Let us shatter hatred and negativity with love and positivity. Om Anandam Anandakara Prasannam Jnana Swarupam Nijabodharupam Yogendra Midiyam Bhavarogya Vaidyam Srimad Gurum Nityam Maham Bhajami. Om. Become the moon. Get ready to radiate 8.7 billion silver swans. For the golden sun, we'll do golden swans. For the silver one, the silver swans, which will penetrate the heart of every human soul. Inhale love, become the moon. See the tennis ball earth before you. Inhale love. Radiate love with a closed mouth.
Do the moon mudra, the Chandra mudra, thrice.
Form the vortex and the apex of Shiva Shakti. Inhale love. Radiate love for earth peace. This is earth peace through the silvery swans and the silvery moon. Give yourself some time to think, because there are certain particular nerve centers and vortices and powerful political people who are creating disturbances. It gets time to bring them before your mind's eye. Get the good one too, and then blast them with love. Now become the sun. This is the apex, this is the vortex. Become the sun. Now raise your hands to the sky. Radiate from the heart, the third eye and the 10 fingers. When I say explode, with an open mouth. Ah. And when the breath finishes and you're still at that, you still want to blast with love, please take a breath and do it again and again and again, till you saturate every molecule of every human being. Saturate their atoms, saturate their electron, proton and neutrons. Saturate every portion, you know, the neutrino and the quark, the smallest atom, filled with love. It will pay you the good price. Become the sun. Earth is before you, the size of a baseball, tennis ball. And from your heart, third eye and fingers, raise your hands. Inhale love. Now explode love. The missiles of 8 billion swans will move forward.
The guardian wall of humanity.
Sit in silence in Paravastha, pure consciousness. I will help you to get the thought-free state of tranquil awareness. Be merged in me. I am your consciousness. You focus on me, your thoughts will melt into pure consciousness. Kutastha Chaitanya, the cosmic third eye, passing the gates of which you enter the omnipresent reality. Towards Nirvan, Niranjan, Moksha.